This is exactly right.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. Hello.
And welcome
To my favorite murder.
the Minisode.
It's Minnie. I have to throw treats at Cookie throughout the entire recording, otherwise she'll go upstairs and bark. So if my hands are moving around a lot.
All right.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
The subject line of this one is Death Row Optometrist. Hello, my queens. Longtime listener from almost the beginning. First time writer. Hey.
Hi.
Hey. So you know how so many convicted serial killers wear those creepy glasses? Mm-hmm. Well, which is a pretty hilarious question/statement. Well, I know the guy that kept their prescriptions up to date. Just all of them everywhere.
Those serial killers.
I've known for many years now that my husband's uncle, let's call him Uncle Rex, used to work as an optometrist in the prison system.
Wow.
But it wasn't until a river trip this year that I was finally able to corner him to, all caps, tell me everything. Here, my friends, is what he told me. While Uncle Rex was raising his family in Santa Cruz, California, in the 80s and through the aughts, he was working as a contract optometrist for prisons all over California. One of his contracts was for tending to the eyes of the inmates of San Quentin, the only death row prison in the state. This death row was home to some of the worst. Rodney Alcala, Charles Manson, Charles Ng, Richard Ramirez. The list really does go on. Uncle Rex, along with one nurse, would see each prisoner over the course of the year to update their glasses prescriptions and treat any eye ailments.
My God. I didn't cross my mind that needed to be. Yeah, of course it needs to be a job.
Yeah, totally.
That's wild.
There'd be like a clinic or whatever, obviously doctors on hand, but optometrists, that's like specialty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow.
The exam room was a pretty intimate setting. He had to be cordial with his patients to get up close and personal and do his work, but he wasn't allowed to take any quote unquote gifts from them, which apparently they were always trying to give him.
What?
He'd be given magazines, books, food, cards for his children's birthdays, in parentheses, ew. And he'd have to have a witness watch him throw these items in the trash at the end of the day. He also worked at the California Medical Facility where our hometown serial Ed Kemper was incarcerated. And he told me that he was friendly and polite and that actor Cameron Britton did an excellent job portraying him in Mindhunter.
Oh.
Which we all already knew. But that's like from an inside man.
What a huge compliment. Yeah.
This optometrist doesn't say people are good actors willy-nilly. He's very discerning.
Absolutely.
I asked him if after literally staring deeply into the eyes of all these murderers, rapists, and sociopaths, he could see something missing or different in their gaze. He said he really couldn't most of the time, except, and this is maybe one of my favorite, what's a mistyping?
Oh, mistyping.
Typo.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
This is my favorite typo of all time, except David Manson, who gave him the major creeps.
David Manson, the brother, the famous brother of Charles Manson. Everyone knows.
He played jazz trumpet. You know, David Manson.
He went to white collar prison for some just some simple,
for being bad at tennis,
tax evasion. Oh my God.
David Manson gave him the major creeps. And then he said, and pedophiles as a rule had the worst eyesight.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's just not one optometrist's opinion. Right. This is alleged.
Okay.
So there you have it. To this day, Uncle Rex will still get letters and phone calls from prisoners at his home, which he does not answer. Thanks for the show and the community you've created, Zika.
Wow. Insight.
Amazing.
Insight. Yep. That's fascinating. Like he had optometrists have to get up close and like look at your eyeballs. So he was like I hope he didn't say anything about a security guard in there with them.
Well, it's San Quentin. So I think it's rife with security guards.
Yeah, but like
AKA prison guards.
But he said him and a nurse. What did I say? Security guard. He didn't have a bouncer with him. That's crazy.
What about a bodyguard of his own?
Okay.
I mean, they must have had it set up in some kind of way. My thing is, I think it's very compelling that he said looking in the eyes of a, say, sociopath isn't different. I think that's the thing people should keep in mind.
Because we all want to hear like, yep, I was able to see it. And then that's how you know. But that's not. Because we all want to be comforted that we would spot it.
Yeah, you're not going to.
No.
So sorry.
All right. This one, we've been talking about the Tam O'Shanter a little bit lately. Mm-hmm. And we just happened to get one called Good Times at the Tam O'Shanter.
Oh, hell yes.
Shanter, which is one of our favorite restaurants here in town. All right. Hi, lovies. Just finished Minisode 254 and listening to your Heimlich maneuver chat. It made me think of my waitressing days at the Tam O'Shanter Inn and the Don't Let Your Patrons Die training we all received.
Yes.
For those who don't know, the Tam is a charming, old-timey, Scottish-ish restaurant in the furthest reaches of northern LA, where Walt Disney had a favorite table and costumed carolers sing tableside from Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve. It's really charming. Also, that's what the animators at Disney used to go there, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs houses are based on what the Tam O'Shanter looks like.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a favorite of all old people, real-life gypsies, who knew, and pharmaceutical reps looking to impress doctors with free prime rib. It's also haunted as fuck. And then it says, but I digress. The restaurant staff is costumed, Google it, and trained in the art of keeping their geriatric guests alive. Everyone is encouraged to be CPR certified and instructed to keep an eye on the guests, especially older women, and check the bathrooms if they've been away from the table too long.
Ooh.
We were told that women would excuse themselves and die in a bathroom before they would call attention to the embarrassing acts of choking, stroke, or heart attack, and we needed to be on the lookout. I thought bullshit, but I was wrong. Mm-hmm. One night I was working the closing shift and we were down to 3 tables, a middle-aged couple, 2 older ladies left over in a side room, and a group of swingers wannabes who kept asking me, but what else would I have seen you in? Nothing notable, you fuckwits, or I wouldn't be your waitress. So I guess she's an actress. The couple left. I did my closing side works. The D-bag fellas, what were hipster millennial types even called in 2001, ordered more drinks because of course. And the older woman at the 2-top had nodded off and dropped her spoon while her friend continued to sip at her soup. And whichever one of you guessed the ending, yep. Upon clearing their table in an effort to get the woman to leave, my incredible busser, Ignacio, shout out to all the bussers out there, it's a slog and you're underappreciated, discovered that the sleeping woman was, in fact, not breathing. He commenced with giving her CPR while the manager called 911 and the friend kept repeating, I didn't want to make a scene. I thought she was just tired. Ladies dying politely was suddenly trending at the restaurant. 2 weeks later, a woman choked on a bite of steak at one of my tables and had to be rescued by, you guessed it, Ignacio, giving her the Heimlich. Technically an almost death, but come on. The woman later told us that by the time she stood up for help, which was well into her choking, she was starting to see black and pass out. What the fuck? This is serious stuff, girlfriends. There are simply not enough Ignacios to go around. Stay sexy, ladies, and yell when a life depends on it. Danielle.
Choking hazards, it's an important message that Danielle is trying to send to everybody. So we should all listen. All right. This is a badass grandpa story. It says, hey, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, usual pleasantries, let's jump in. My great-grandfather Cornelius lived in the Netherlands before moving to Canada with my grandfather Renus.
Renus.
It's the running joke in our family that our frugality comes from being Dutch, and my great-grandfather exemplified that in the most badass way. When the Nazis were taking over Holland in the 1940s, my great-grandfather Cornelius was having none of that shit. They were asked to turn in their livestock to the Nazis. Instead, my family hid the chickens and the other farm animals in the attic.
Oh no, those poor animals. Like, what the fuck?
Better that than just being killed. Yes. Along with hiding Canadian soldiers in the walls.
Oh.
Fuck. When the Nazis came calling, they had the young children make lots of noise to cover the sounds of the animals and the soldiers.
Yeah.
They were also asked to turn in their rubber bike tires for the war effort. Instead, my family buried them in the yard. When the war was over, Cornelius dug them up and was the first one riding his bike in town.
Yeah, he was. Cornelius.
He's like, this will end at some point. Yeah. It's fine.
And we're not giving this shit to the Nazis. Fuck those guys.
They don't just get to take everything that's good.
Yeah.
One night, Cornelius went to use the outhouse to find it already occupied by a German soldier. He never spoke of the details, but one of them came back and the other did not. Stay sexy and shove the Nazis down the shitter, Joel.
Oh my God. Wow. Damn, for real.
The Netherlands during World War II, the Nazi occupation of the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Now I want to read a book, watch a documentary, because there was something that was just on, that I was flipping through on TV that I was like, I can't do a World War thing story right now. World War II story right now. It's too intense.
One day.
But it is the way people, we've told a couple stories of when people do the
resistance. Do what they can.
Resistance fighters. Yeah. There were lots of resistance fighters in the Netherlands, small and big.
Yeah.
Cornelius.
They're peace-loving people. Don't fuck with them.
Also, they love their bikes. I mean, if anybody loves their bikes, it's those people.
That was the last straw. Then they came for our bikes. Okay, I'm not going to read you the line. That's the thing of this. Hi, Georgia, Karen, Stephen, and pets. I feel like at some point you've requested wilderness survival stories, but if not, here's one anyway.
It's a great area. I support it entirely.
It's great. I'm from a small town in East Tennessee where being one with nature is really one of the only things to do, and the mountains and rivers are its only redeeming quality. A few years ago, while I was visiting for Christmas, my dad, stepmom, and younger brother decided to go on a hike, and I joined last minute. I'm more of an indoor cat, so I thought that a hoodie, some yoga pants, and tennis shoes would be fine. It wasn't insanely cold outside. We left at 11 a.m., and the hike was only supposed to take a couple hours. Ugh. So we started up the mountain, and maybe halfway through, we came to a split. Neither side was well maintained, and there were no signs, so it wasn't clear which one was the obvious right way. But my dad likes to think he's bear fucking grillless. So instead of playing it safe and turning our geek squad around, he said, let's go this way, and led us down the pathway to hell.
Oh.
So we went down the wrong, quote, trail for so long that by the time it finally dawned on him that we should go back, it was completely dark. And since we weren't on a clear path to begin with, it wasn't like we could just retrace our steps. The temperature plummeted and it started raining. We had no cell service. We barely had any food. We had been out there for several hours, and I remember stopping and sobbing hysterically, saying I didn't want to die like this. And my dad getting mad at me for, quote, being a baby. Fucking dads.
Yep.
We eventually decided that the only way we were getting down was if we went down the side of the steep as fuck bluffs. So we literally started sliding down the hill on our butts. And remember how I wore yoga pants? Turns out that $7 pair from Amazon wasn't very durable. The ground ripped right through them and my underwear, and eventually I was sliding down on my bare ass. But thankfully it went numb after a while. At one point during our adventure down the worst slip and slide I've ever been on, my dad checked his phone and finally had service. So we called 911 and they got a rescue squad out to find us. It took several hours, but they finally located us and helped us rappel down the side of the mountain. We got a very prestigious motor card of four-wheelers to drive us out to the entrance and transfer us into ambulances. It's fucking serious. It was past midnight by the time we got to the hospital, and the doctor said that if we had been out there even just a few more hours, we likely would have died. My brother, dad, and I ended up being fine, but my stepmom had hypothermia and had to stay in the hospital for a few days.
Jesus Christ.
I know. This is serious. I had some very intense road rash on my ass and literally could not sit down for days. And I had to wear adult diapers because of how oozy it was.
Ew.
So that was super fun. But hey, at least I didn't die from not being able to complete what should have been a fairly simple hike, because that would have been embarrassing. Anyway, stay sexy and don't go hiking with my dad. Meredith, she, her.
Agreed, Meredith. Not a problem.
Like, that is nightmare territory. Calling 911 at that point, like asking for help because you're fucking lost to shit, is like,
it's like not worth it.
No, stay home.
Jesus Christ. Or know the path.
Yes.
But
yes.
That combination of the two is that feeling when suddenly it's like, oh, we're not messing around anymore. This is bad.
It's dark.
We've all done versions of it.
Oh,
you're just like, oh, you don't actually know what you're doing.
Oh,
okay.
no. Yeah.
Great. Buying clothes is easy. That's why everyone's always doing it.
But finding clothes you actually want to wear is the hard part.
Get all your favorite elevated essentials at Quince.
Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials like ultra-soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're beautifully tailored and built to last. And it's not just apparel. Quince also brings that same everyday elevation to everything they offer, from hotel-quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
They work directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup.
It's so true that they have wonderful items that aren't just clothes. I have like 3 of their 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I've bought throws from there. I've bought bedding from there. And it is just as great quality as their clothes and super affordable.
Upgrade your everyday.
Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/MFM. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada and the UK too.
QUINCE.com/MFM. Goodbye. The right piece of furniture can completely change your room.
And your life. It's amazing what one good couch can do for morale.
And that's why there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time. There's no filler. Every item is chosen for its craftsmanship, design, and lasting value.
And with Article's 30-day satisfaction guarantee, you can shop with confidence, knowing that if you're not completely in love with your new furniture, you can easily return it.
I recently needed to replace my old outdoor dining room table and chairs, so of course I went straight to Article. They have the Sarik outdoor dining set. I got it in khaki green. It's such a cute, like minty green. It looks so good in my backyard. I can't wait to have alfresco dinners all summer. You know, we can carve pumpkins on it in fall. It's so beautiful. Article knocked it out of the park once again.
Article's offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders.
FX's The Shards premieres August 5th on FX and Hulu.
Goodbye. The subject line of this email is Hometown Story Chippendales. Hey, y'all. And here we go. Short, sweet, and straight to the point. Episode 300, you asked for Chippendale stories, and you triggered a lost memory. My mom went to a local bar in the 90s to see the scantily dressed men in person. After their set, they came to the floor and walked around doing lap dances and shaking, well, you know. My mom was walking.
Maracas? Did they have maracas?
In a way, they're like maracas, yes. My mom was walking to the bar when one flipped his luscious hair and hit her square in the face with his head.
Oh,
like broken tooth and swollen nose in the face.
Oh my God.
What did she get from this encounter, you ask? A picture with almost nude guys with her face swollen, red, and without a tooth. To which she had come home to a 7-year-old daughter to explain A, what the heck happened to her face, B, who did it, and C, why she had a picture with 8 almost nude guys. Stay sexy and watch out for the male dancers with long hair. Keisha.
That's a good one. That's great.
Her mom got headbutted by a Chippendales dancer with long Fabio 90s hair.
And all she got out of it was a photo. That's
a photo with the whole cast.
Yeah. It's like, okay, if you don't sue us, you can get everyone in one photo. Oh my God.
We'll crowd the guys together and give that to you.
Yeah. All right. This one's short and sweet too. It's called We Could Have Been Rich. Hi, Karen and Georgia. Love the show, etc., etc. I was listening to Minisode 247 when you talked about a 4-year-old making bank runs for her dad, which, by the way, is the new Nick Terry video on YouTube. So make sure you check that out. When I remembered a funny/heartbreaking story my mom told me. My mom was born in 1975, and sometime in the mid-'80s, my grandmother, Beverly, amazing, started sending my mom to the store to play her lottery numbers.
Yes,
this also amazing. This also took place in New York City. So as you can imagine, the neighborhood number hole, as my grandmother calls it, was not the best place for a child. Anyway, my mom apparently made these runs all the time, and my grandmother never hit the jackpot. So eventually my mom decided there was no harm in using that money for something else, like snacks. So she just stopped buying the fucking lottery ticket. Guess where this is going?
Yes.
This went on for who knows how long until one day my grandma excitedly asked my mom for her ticket because, all caps, her numbers hit the jackpot.
Fuck.
Knowing the trouble she would be in if she told the truth, my mom told my grandma some older kids took the money from her so she couldn't play the numbers. My grandma felt so bad she didn't even ask any more questions about it. And she doesn't know what really happened till this day. Stay sexy and remember kids are liars. Ty. I love that lesson. They would have been, was it all the numbers? Like they could have been wealthy.
I mean, but you know what? That's that thing is like, but they weren't supposed to be.
Right.
It's that. And also if you're so convinced you're going to win, don't send a 6-year-old with your task if it's that important.
Be a little more responsible with your ticket buying.
You're rolling extra dice by sending a child to do your errand because every story in human history is a child going somewhere with a task that they don't fucking do.
Right.
Hello, Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
And et al. Little Red Riding Hood. How many more fucking stories of kids fucking up do you need to hear before you stop giving them important errands?
That's right. They're kids and they're liars.
They're fucking liars. And they'll buy candy is the only thing that matters. They can't see a world where like a lottery is won. They're just like, there's a Snickers right there. I keep giving this guy money for no reason.
Yeah. I used to break into my sister's little kid, what's it called? Safe. You know, the like shitty little kid ones. Steal change, go across the street to the grocery and get a fucking bag of Reese's Pieces and a Squeeze-It. Just stole all her money.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lee.
Right.
Yeah.
Lee, you must have known.
She knew.
You were partially compliant. My dad had a bowl of change that he would empty. We'd come home from work and empty his pockets into a bowl of change.
Oh my God.
And that was our bowl of change.
Yes,
my dad would be like, stay out of my bowl of change.
Where are the quarters
okay,
go?
Sounds good. It's just like, you don't need them. You have money.
Yeah. 60 cents.
We get.
Taking it.
Yes, I need to take my candy quarters.
That's right. Send us your story of stealing from your parents or lying to your parents.
Yeah, or doing a thing like that lottery move, which is, we all have it. Like the big, what's the thing you fucked up as a child that was this big? Like, I remember I lost I sold Girl Scout cookies, and it was this big sheet that came with the set that people had to fill out. Yes. And I lost that.
Oh, that's huge.
My mom had taken it to work, so all these people signed up so that I could try to win the cookie-a-thon or whatever.
And so you just had to keep all the cookies?
No. She brought it to work and just said, what's the phrase?
Honor system?
Yes, honor system with the cookies, because there was no way to check it.
Because fucking Karen lost it.
She brought it up for 7 years.
Yeah. What's the thing that they still bring up about to prove you're irresponsible, but it's something you did when you were 11, and how dare they? And like,
it's something you did where it's like, hey, how about I don't get a sales job when I'm 9 years old because I'm gonna fuck it up? How about that?
Yeah. How about I don't become a fucking admin assistant and fucking have to fill out paperwork that I don't understand?
If it's this important, you as the adult take it and put it some fucking where. Because I'm not going to. I don't have a lot of experience with highly important paper documents. I feel so justified now. It feels so much better.
I do too.
Sick of feeling guilty for that stupid shit. It was your 70s parenting minus, not mine.
If you guys want to hear one more fascinating, amazing story from each of us, hometown, join the fan cult. They're all up there. Tons of them.
And if you want to hear me kind of go to therapy, then just listen to this mini-sode, because that's what I did. That's what I decided to do. And also, stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our producer is Hannah Kyle Crichton.
Associate producer, Alejandra Keck.
Engineer and mixer, Steven Ray Morris.
Researchers, Jay Elias and Haley Gray.
Send us your hometowns and your fucking hoorays at myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram and Facebook at myfavoritemurder and Twitter at myfavemurder.
And for more information about this podcast, our live shows, merch, or to join the fan cult, go to myfavoritemurder.com.
Rate, review, and subscribe. The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them, so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable, so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people, is that long-term contract. And like, whatever turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping, and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You know that fantasy where you run into your ex while looking impossibly cute and wildly unbothered? Hill House makes the perfect dress for that moment. Or if you're just running errands, Hill House Home is the brand behind the viral nap dress, known for its signature smocking, ultra-flattering fit, and comfort that makes it a favorite for just about everyone. Celebrities like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Anne Hathaway, and Mindy Kaling have all been spotted in Hill House. These dresses are the definition of versatile, perfect for running errands in the morning and stylish enough for dinner or a party that night. And it's not all they carry. They started with bedding back in 2016, and now you'll find bathrobes, pajamas, children's clothes, and maternity, all with the cutest prints. And it's so true. The hardest time picking out one nap dress because the prints are so dreamy and beautiful. But now that I have it, I'm going to wear it all day, every day. I'm going to throw on my leather jacket at night and look like a total badass. Cowboy boots or cute heels, whatever it is, this nap dress can make it look classy. You look like that classy lady you see at the airport. Hill House makes fun fashion that makes you feel good. Get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MURDER15. That's MURDER15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com. Goodbye.